Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Taylor and today is part one of my birthday hauls. So there is a reason why I'm breaking these up. One is because I bought some non-bookish items and the majority of what I bought was books. And then there's also a few things that I want to haul from before my birthday weekend. And one of them I want to highlight a specific store in Sioux Falls. So that's a little bit of what we got going on. So if you like hauls or just like to live vicariously through people with hauls, don't forget to give this video a like and consider subscribing to the channel. A haul like this is not very common on this channel. It's definitely things that, you know, didn't need but I wanted, and just a little bit of, you know, little birthday treats, I guess we could say. So what we're going to start out with are a couple things that I bought. Also, please don't mind my nails. Oh my god. I'm at that point with these press-ons where I'm kind of just waiting for them to pop off. So the first thing I'm going to tell you about are the new EOS 2025 holiday collection. I love EOS lotions. It is almost exclusively what I use in my everyday life. This peppermint cashmere one was my favorite last year. Although I do think that they might have nuked the smell a little bit. It is not giving as much peppermint as it did last year. I mean, it's still good, obviously still going to use it. And then this caramel cashmere, oh my god, what a delicious scent. I am just so obsessed with it. I will say, I kind of wish that EOS didn't use like the pumps, or that the pump was at least like a little bit more substantial, because the way you gotta like pump it before it starts coming out, and then you get to the bottom and there's still so much product, but there, like, you can't get it out. It's not my favorite, even though like the packaging is really cute. So I've been putting that one right there. And the smell on that one just like wafts. It's so good. I like put some on yesterday and I could smell it for like hours afterward. And then this cocoa cashmere one I have not tried yet. I mean, obviously I kind of did one of these in the store and I like it. I think that the cocoa smell in it is very light. It's like a very digestible kind of chocolate smell, because sometimes with chocolate smells they just get to be too much in my opinion. But I know that, you know, I like all of these. And what was it, last year I had the amber cashmere up until maybe about a month ago, and because I did not really like that scent, but this year I definitely like all three of them very much. So those I got right before we left, because I also had to pick up some headlight cleaner because my headlights were not looking the best. Next, I did have to stop at Ulta in Sioux Falls because the nail glue that I originally bought for these press-ons was awful. I knew I needed to go and pick up the Glamnetic nail glue. So this is the best nail glue, and as you can see, the ones that popped off that I put back on, these 5 that are holding on for dear life, yeah, that's this stuff. But I'm kind of waiting for them to pop off. It might take a few days. And then I got a buffing block, or like so it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4 sort of thing. And honestly, this thing is quite nice. As nails have been popping off, I've been kind of like filing my nails, making sure that they look nice. And this has been really good. So I got those 2. And then I did see this Tree Hut Merry Mint Foaming Gel Wash. And I love a peppermint smell around the holidays. I will say, so it's iced peppermint, cotton candy, and vanilla bean. I will say the vanilla comes through the most on this. I wish it was a little bit more pepperminty. I really just should have gotten the Twisted Peppermint from Bath & Body Works, but I think that this is a good alternative, especially because it's cheaper and you get 18 ounces as opposed to I think like the 8 or 10 that come in the Bath & Body Works one. That was my first trip to Ulta in this kind of haul that we got going on. So the second trip to Ulta was purely for a lip color that I could not find at Sephora. So I went to Sephora to get my birthday gift and I fell in love with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Stick in the color 01 Fenty Glow. I fell in love with this. I wanted it so bad. I liked the 03 Fenty Glow one because they have one that was with sparkles and one without. This is actually the lip color I'm wearing on my lips today. I did take it out so that I could wear this. The component is so gorgeous. Like, I love the way that this looks. And so I did use this for this video. And I know that I will wear this a lot. And then I also picked up these Voguish Fantasy like candy cane nails for Christmas because I know that we're probably going to be, like, these are gonna sell out. It's just a thing that happens. So I got those two. That was like, we got home on Sunday and I was like, I want this so bad, and we live really close to an Ulta. But the thing is it's not like they weren't sold out. These weren't sold out. Well, they were, but Sephora took it off their app and their website, and like there was two women at Sephora trying to help me find this. Did not find it. Like, it just was not there. But with that, I'm gonna go into Sephora because I did get talked into buying something else, and this is definitely this is the most expensive lipstick I own. This was definitely not a need, but a want. And so this is the YSL Love Shine in the colorway 204 Melted Honey. So this is just a gorgeous burnt orangish nude, similar to the Fenty one. And I don't know, I always feel weird going in and not buying anything and just picking up the birthday gift. I also had some points to redeem, and I was like, you know what? I have always thought something like this would be kind of fun to have. The VIB sale was going on, so I got like a couple dollars off. Really, I mean, the VIB sale, I know that some people say it's kind of more scamish. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? It was a treat. And then for the birthday gift, I chose the Makeup by Mario little lip liner and lipstick duo. This is honestly, like, that's a nice size. I love when sample lipsticks are actually, I mean, like, this is clearly a mini, but it's substantial in size enough to where it's not crazy. And then the lip liner, I don't know, it's a sharpened one. I don't really use lip liner that much. I try, and then it doesn't work, and then I get upset. So that is what it is. I've never tried these before, so I guess we'll see how it is. And then I had 200 points from God knows when I last shopped at Sephora, but I got the Soy Face Cleanser from Fresh, and I've heard quite good things about this, so I was like, you know, this will be nice to travel with. I'll just throw it in my bag. And then I got a Rare Beauty Positive Light Luminizing Lip Gloss. When I saw that, they didn't have like anything indicating that this was a lip gloss. All they had there was just this, and it said Rare Beauty on it, so I didn't realize that it was a lip gloss. I thought it was a blush, but this will be the teeniest, tiniest little lip gloss that I've ever owned. So it's like kind of that orgasm color, sparkly pink, nothing too crazy. So that's from Sephora. Next, I'm gonna show you what I got at Savers. So the Savers in Sioux Falls is kind of like the only thrift store in a way. I mean, I think that there are other ones, but it's not the same. And I don't know if I've mentioned this, I broke my one pair of sunglasses that I've had for many years, and I have not replaced them because the Goodwill near me sells like brand new sunglasses for like $10 a pop, and I'm like, I am not paying that at Goodwill. Like, I want a pair of secondhand sunglasses. And I found 3 at Savers, and I'm really excited about all of these because then I can put one in my purse, I can put one in my car, and then just have like an extra because they are secondhand, they might break. But they were all under $5. So I got these ones. These ones I think are so cute, and they're kind of like a little bit more narrow. They're also so dark. And these were a little bit dirty when I got them. I have a glasses cleaner, and I just took a microfiber cloth and like wiped them down. Good as new. And then these ones, Chad was like, those are a little bit big for your face. And I'm like, clearly you've not seen photos of me at high school band camp, because I wore huge sunglasses in high school. So I got these. I'm very excited about them. I think that they're really cute. I think that they go with my style. And I'm really glad that I finally found what I was looking for. And that is your reminder that if you can, wait to find what you are looking for. Just because it's like in a Goodwill or in a Savers or whatever doesn't mean that it's exactly what you want. You can still find what you want secondhand if you just wait a little bit. I had a pair of like freebie cheap Leinenkugel sunglasses that I didn't really like, but they worked. But now I have sunglasses that I found that were secondhand, they were cheap, and they are going to serve the purpose that I need them to, and I'm very excited and happy about that. I also got other books and some DVDs from like secondhand, Savers, whatever, that I'm going to talk about more in a different haul. But I wanted to highlight those sunglasses because I have not been so excited about sunglasses in a very long time because I don't buy sunglasses. Next is Bath & Body Works. They finally have their Christmas scents out, and so I got 3. They did have the buy 3 get 3 free thing going on, but they also had buy 2 get 1 free, and I was like, I only need 3. I love body sprays. That's what I use on a daily basis. I do go through body sprays relatively quickly. Like, I've gone through 2 this month, and that's not to say that I use them all in 1 month. I'm saying like with regular usage within the past month, I have used 2 up. Because I used 1 like mostly throughout the summer. Both of them actually were like throughout the summer. So I got Snowflakes and Cashmere. I wore all the time last year. This was a scent, either it was last year or the year before. So the fragrance notes are vanilla cashmere cream, caramel woods, and frosted clementine. And this is the most beautiful light scent. Like if you're looking for something more heavy, this is not going to give it to you. But this could also be a really good layering piece if you like to layer like a perfume with a body mist. This will go with so many things. I love it so much. It's light, it's airy, it's non-offensive, which is nice. Next, I've kind of been into lactonic scents recently, which I was not anticipating. I never thought I would be like a milk scent girly. But so Bath & Body Works has a milk little line out. I think there's only like 3 scents, and they have like this really cute little like straw thing in there. So this is cereal, milk, and soft serve, which at first I had to go back to it. Like I smelled it and I went, ugh, and then I smelled it again and I was like, no, that's the one. That is the one. It's very sugary milk, like if you like Frosted Flakes. Fragrance notes on this are soft ice cream, golden cornflakes, and frosted sugar. Like if you like Frosted Flakes, you will like this. I think that this one also non-offensive, nice creamy milk scent. This last one is definitely not one that I thought that I would like love. This is a new one from the designer line. This is Inner Angel. YSL has their black opium scent, right? That's what it is. They came out with a red version of it a couple years ago, and it was like a Sephora Kohl's exclusive, and I remember loving it. It had this very like spicy musk cinnamony smell, and that's what this smells like. It's not the same, I will say, it's not the same by any means, but it gives the same thing. Because I asked the guy there, I was like, are you able to like tell me the dupes, or like, you know, is that what this is supposed to be? And he was like, this one is like really unique. He's like, it's not the same, but a lot of other people have said that as well. So our fragrance notes are spiced apple cognac, tonka bean, and warm praline. And this is definitely like, this is spicier than like Into the Night. Like if you like Into the Night, which I believe is supposed to be a black opium dupe, try this one out. Maybe you'll like it. So that's what I got for kind of like Sephora, Ulta, Bath & Body Works stuff. The last thing we're going to talk about is yarn, which is probably one of the most exciting things. I have not bought yarn since June. I've been so good at not buying yarn, and I'm going to try and continue that. But I wanted to shop at Prairie Road. You know how much I love Prairie Road in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I was just so spoiled with that yarn store, and I love it so much. Of course, I had to go say hi to Jane. So what I got was I got 5 skeins of Malabrigo Royo in Sea Slug. So it's this beautiful tie-dye pink. And I need you to know that I looked at this yarn over a year ago and I was like, God, I love that. And my friend was like, no, it just doesn't seem very you. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So I bought something else and I could not stop thinking about this. And I'm like, you know what? If I want it to be me, it will be me. It doesn't matter. Because, like, no, this isn't a color that I wear very often, but I'm gonna make a bangin' sweater that I'm going to wear all the time with this. So I'm really excited about these. Each skein was $22.25, so this was a very expensive haul. It is a DK Sport, approximately 335 yards of 100% superwash merino wool. It does call for between a 4 to 6 or 3.5 to 4 millimeter kind of like hook and or needles. I will probably use a 5.0 with this, just the way that I know I like kind of like my DK Sports to drape, but we'll see. I'm not quite sure what the sweater will look like quite yet, but I know that I want to do that. That's why I bought 5 of them. And then if you watched recently, I finished up my butter yellow tank top and I just fell in love with the yarn that I was using. And Prairie Road had more colors, so I really just I love speckle yarn. I love speckle, I love tweed, I love pretty much anything that's not a solid. I am not a solid yarn girly, but so this is Botanica 100% organic cotton by Cascade Yarns. So this is pink speckles. This is a weight 2 fine yarn. It comes with 328 yards per thing, and I used a 4mm crochet hook with this and it was perfect because I want to make some tank tops for next summer, and I'm definitely going to make them a little bit smaller. My buttercream one ended up a little bit big, so it'll be perfect. And then the same thing with this. This is the blue speckled. She also had like some green. I don't know why. Normally green does call to me. Green didn't call to me that time. But with that, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Like I said, I know that this haul is not entirely the normal kind of hauls that I do, but I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you're really into like Christmas holiday scents. I would love to know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!